Alright, YouTubers, welcome back to War Thunder with the Angry Nerd. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Focke-Wulf 190 A-1. Now, I have received several requests to do the Focke-Wulf before, but I just couldn't get a handle on it with my joystick. So I adjusted a lot of the joystick settings, and I was able to make it playable. So without further ado, here is the Focke-Wulf 190 A-1. Now, the Focke-Wulf 190 was a German single-seat, single-engine fighter aircraft designed by Kurt Tank in the late 1930s and widely used during World War II. In the autumn of 1937, the German Ministry of Aviation asked various designers for a new fighter to fight alongside the Messerschmitt Bf 109, Germany's frontline fighter. Although the Bf 109 was an extremely competitive fighter, the Ministry of Aviation was worried that future foreign designers might outclass it and wanted to have a new aircraft under development to meet these possible changes. Kurt Tank responded with a number of designs, most incorporating liquid-cooled inline engines. However, it was not until a design was presented using the air-cooled 14-cylinder BMW 139 radial engine that the Ministry of Aviation interest was aroused. As this design used a radial engine, it would not compete with the inline powered Bf 109s for engines, when there were already too few Daimler-Benz DB601s to go around. At the time, the use of radial engines in land-based fighters was relatively rare in Europe, as it was believed that their large frontal area would cause too much drag on something as small as a fighter. Tank was not convinced of this, having witnessed the successful use of radial engines by the U.S. Navy, and felt that a properly streamlined installation would eliminate this problem. One of the main features of the Focke-Wulf 190 was its wide-tracked, inward retracting landing gear, designed to withstand a sink rate of 4.5 meters per second, or 15 feet per second. The wide-tracked landing gear produced better ground handling characteristics, and the Focke-Wulf 190 suffered fewer ground accidents than the Bf 109 with its narrow-tracked, outward retracting landing gear. The Focke-Wulf 190 A-1 was in production from June 1941. It was powered by the BMW 801C-1 engine, producing 1,539 horsepower at takeoff. Armament included 2 fuselage-mounted 7.92mm machine guns and 2 wing root-mounted 7.92mm machine guns. All 4 machine guns were synchronized to fire through the propeller arc. It also had 2 outboard wing-mounted 20mm MG-FFM cannons. The Focke-Wulf 190 participated on every major combat front where the Luftwaffe operated after 1941, and did so with success in a variety of roles. Along with its well-known counterpart, the Messerschmitt Bf 109, the Focke-Wulf 190 became the backbone of the Luftwaffe's fighter force. The radial engine that powered most versions enabled the Focke-Wulf 190 to lift larger loads than the Bf 109, allowing its use as a day fighter, fighter bomber, and ground attack aircraft, and to a lesser degree a night fighter. The Focke-Wulf 190 started flying operationally over France in 1941 and quickly proved superior in all but to the turn radius of the Royal Air Force's main frontline fighter, the Spitfire Mark V, especially at low and medium altitudes. In November and December 1942, the Focke-Wulf 190 made its air combat debut on the Eastern Front, finding much success in the specialized ground attack units. Although Soviet pilots considered the Bf-109 a greater threat, the Focke-Wulf 190 and its pilots proved just as capable as the Messerschmitt in aerial combat. The Focke-Wulf 190 maintained air superiority over Allied fighters until the introduction of the improved Spitfire Mark IX in July 1942. The Focke-Wulf 190 A series performance decreased at high altitudes, usually 6,000 meters or 20,000 feet and above, which reduced its effectiveness as a high altitude interceptor. But this problem was mostly rectified in later models, particularly in the Junkers Jumo 213 inline engine Focke-Wulf 190D series, which was introduced in September 1944 and restored relative parity with Allied opponents. The Focke-Wulf 190 was well liked by its pilots. Pilots who flew both the 190 and the Bf-109 generally felt that, with the exception of the high altitude capability, the Focke-Wulf 190 was superior. Some of the Luftwaffe's most successful fighter aces claimed a great many of their kills while flying the Focke-Wulf 190. The Focke-Wulf 190's first flight was in June of 1939, and it was introduced in August of 1941. It was produced from 1941 through 1945 with 16 different variants and over 20,000 built. When Kurt Tank reflected on the reasoning behind the design of the Focke-Wulf 190, he stated, "The Messerschmitt 109 and the British Spitfire, the two fastest fighters in the world at the time we began work on the 190, could both be summed up as a very large engine on the front of the smallest possible airframe. In each case, armament had been added almost as an afterthought. These designs, both of which admittedly proved successful, could be likened to racehorses. Given the right amount of pampering and an easy course, they could outrun anything. But the moment the going became tough, they were liable to falter. During World War I served in the cavalry and the infantry. I had seen the harsh conditions under which military equipment had to work in wartime. I felt sure that a quite different breed of fighter would also have a place in any future conflict, one that could operate from ill-prepared frontline airfields, one that could be flown and maintained by men who had received only short training, and one that could absorb a reasonable amount of battle damage and still get back." This was the background thinking behind the Focke-Wulf 190. It was not to be a racehorse, but a cavalry horse. Alright, here in War Thunder, the Focke-Wulf 190 A-1 fighter/bomber is a rank 2 with a battle rating of 3.7. It has a max speed of 420 miles per hour and a turn time of 19.5 seconds. It comes equipped with 4 7.92 millimeter MG-17 machine guns and 2 20 millimeter MG-FFM cannons. In my opinion, the Focke-Wulf 190 is best used as an energy fighter with boom and zoom tactics. When I kept to the energy fighter role, I seemed to be fairly effective. I know I didn't die nearly as often utilizing those tactics, but the downfall, for me at least, because I utilize the joystick, is my aim's not good enough most of the time to kill an opponent in the first pass. And what was happening was I would make a good pass and do lots of damage, not take them out, and zoom back up, and somebody else would sweep in, finish them off, and I was getting a ton of assist. So my lack of discipline led me to zoom down, get a good hit on them, and then when I didn't finish them off, I would turn around and completely bleed all my speed and stuff, and I got the kill a lot of times, but I was also then low and slow, and I got pounced on. So if you can refrain from doing that, you can be very successful with this aircraft. But that's enough talking. Let's jump into a game and put this thing into action and see what we can do. The Focke-Wulf 190 A-1. Alright, let's get something good. I'd like a really big map. I like big maps, and I cannot lie. You other gamers can't deny. Sorry. Okay, we picked up Peleliu. I think I can deal with that. Won't be trying to cap any airfields though. Okay, stealth, 500 meters, 20 minutes. That looks good. Three, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure I'm not going to be running into anybody. Just going to climb up and get some altitude. Even though it's an airfield domination, sometimes there's some bombers. Yeah, I see Ju-87. But not many big ones, so you don't worry about climbing up too high. This thing can climb pretty good, in my opinion. Okay. A6M3 down low and a PBJ. PBJ's pretty decent sized target. Yeah, I guess I'll go for it. I'm not all that great with this thing. Better take as big a targets as I can. And yeah, told you. I have real trouble keeping this thing lined up. But that's okay. We'll come at them again. Got him that time. Terminal altitude. P-63 is pretty close to our airfield over here. It's like the closest thing I'll fly over here. He's chasing one. He's got somebody else on his tail. Two more guys coming in. I don't necessarily think he'll be alive when I get there. This DO-217 will probably fly right through him. Yep, here we go. Target, missed it. Let's see if I can. All right. Still did a complete circle down there. That was not utilizing my energy tactics all that much. Luckily there weren't very many enemy planes around. Right here. Again, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, let's see. Picked up the Avenger. They collided. A-20. Sawed his wing off. Behind me. Alright, we're at 3,500 feet. We'll try to get back up above 4,000. But, hey, this A-20 is coming, so. Set him on fire. Really, I should have just, kept going, pulled back up. But I'm not good enough at aiming with this aircraft to take them out in that first pass, it seems. And other people with Focke-Wulfs, they just blast you out of the sky in no time. If I could have got him, then I could have pulled on up and regained some altitude, but I don't want to, nick them a little bit and then somebody else get the kill. I think that's my greed. I can't mess with you right now. I'm playing War Thunder. B-25 up top. Should anybody else come up and get me? 220 miles per hour. He's diving. And he stopped diving. Turn the other way. Good for me. And I didn't. Okay, I got him. Okay, we're up about 6,000 feet or so. 67,000. All right. Well, I got some good altitude. P-47 over there, P-39, two P-39s. There's a P-39 down below me down here. He's at 1.7. Is he going down? I think so. No, just gonna move just in case he's trying to come up after me. I missed him. That was just luck. Really having a hard time keeping that reticle on target. Cloud cover here. Yeah, 49 down below, along with a Spitfire. So it looks like a friendly attacking KI-49 and the Spitfire attacking the friendly. KI-49 is on fire, it's down. And the Spitfire is after the friendly. And I missed it. I don't want to turn with the Spitfire, so I elongated out my turn. And that was lucky. Bunch of people in the middle of the map and two off to the side, so always like the fewer odds. It's better for me. See if we can get tail engine. Hey, he's coming this way. Nope. Hey. Can't be having that. if I can return the favor. There you go, that's what you get for shooting at me. See if we can go back and pick up this 10th kill. Both airfields, I better pick it up quick if I'm going to get it. This IL-2 is coming this way. And I totally missed it. And, oh goodness. That would have bit. If I would have crashed at the very end of the game. Punisher, Survivor, tear up the sky. Alright, let's take a look at these statistics. That looks nice. See what we got here. We got the Avenger ×2, Fighter Rescuer ×2, Shadow Strike Streak ×9, try saying that fast 9 times, Punisher, Terror of the Sky, Bomber Hunter, Ground Force Rescuer ×4, Wind Streak ×8, and Survivor. It's alright. Knocked down 10 enemy aircraft, 4 critical hits, 99% battle activity, 39,048 silver lions, of which 13,274 is a premium bonus. We placed first in the team with 10 kills. Save this replay. Okay, so there we have it, the Focke-Wulf 190 A-1. I do find it a little difficult to control with the joystick. Yeah, and even during this game, still kept getting suckered into the turning fight. I think if I could have killed these guys on the first pass, you know, I would have probably regained my altitude and did what I was supposed to be doing, but yeah, I just couldn't stay on target good enough to knock them off in one pass. So it meant turning around, going back to get the kill, and then I'm low and slow again. So if you have the discipline to do it and the precision to knock them out in that first pass, yeah, these things are a beast. Anyway, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Please subscribe, helps the channel. But as always, thanks for watching. Nerd out.